Boker Tov, good morning. We continue with our 3-minute daily dose of Torah, looking at the next Mishnah, 3:12 in Pirkei Avot, and it's another teaching of Rav Chanina ben Dosa, and it's a reminder that the religious experience and one's personal religious development is not something that one does in a vacuum. It's not about one's just about me and God and whatever anybody else be damned, which you can imagine some people might do, especially if you think that people have poor judgment over what's good and what's bad and what's right and what's wrong, and so you just do your thing. There is truth to that a person just got to do the right thing and not worry about anybody else. But at the same time, a person has to recognize that to lead a life like that, especially to do things which are off-putting to people, or which the common person doesn't understand without the extra effort that might be needed to help explain why someone's doing what they're doing, and that's a real failure if that's how you lead your life. And so he says in this Mishnah, Kol sheruach habriot nochehemenu, anyone who's where people, when the spirit of people is indeed positive towards him, they find pleasure from what you do. So then you should know ruach hamakom nochemenu. God's with you. God is with you too. V'chol she'ein ruach habriot nochemenu. But if other people don't find pleasure in what you're doing, then ein ruach hamakom nochemenu. Then God is not going to find pleasure with you either. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, you can say, but look, Hashem, I'm doing all these mitzvos, and I'm doing them rigorously, and God's response would seemingly be according to this. But how did people look at you? And did it actually bring about a sanctification of God's name the way you led your religious life, or did somehow, as you were doing your pious things, did you bring about a desecration of God's name, or certainly not assist in advancing anything important along the way, and then shifting a little bit to even question, what is a person's personal goal supposed to be? Just to please God? Just to please God? Not to somehow have positive interactions with the world? And the answer is no to that also. A person should make sure that whatever they do, whatever you do, and even as you must be committed to a certain lines of behavior, types of behavior, and modes of being that might not be popular. There's still a way in which you can engage in them where, with the right approach, other folks will still be able to look upon you favorably, and you are serving yourself well, as well as serving God well. Let's be a day in which the world and the people around us indeed are nochehemenu. They feel that way towards us, and we towards them. Have a good day.